Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching, however you're watching. I hope you're well. My name is John, and today we're going to get back into some game we played a little while ago. This is PlayStation Dreams. Soon I'm going to be soon I'm going to be building a shed. Hello Samuel, how are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever time it is where you are. I hope you're doing well. We're going to get into a final design on our shed build. So what I wanted to do is I've got all this timber measured out down to size. I've got our blocks that we're going to put our foundations for. I'm good, and you? I'm good, thank you Samuel. All good in the hood, as they say. Excuse me. We're going to design a shed because I'm going to build a shed soon in my garden. I'm going to do it all on this channel, so do stay tuned if that's what you want to see. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're basically going to start. This is roughly how my garden is. I think we've got a couple of measurements that I didn't do right. Let's just try this quickly. So if this is the end of our garden, I'll try and get that level again. We're playing PlayStation Dreams today. So it's a game where you can do so much. It's a game where you can make games, you can make music, you can make animation, you can design a shed like we're going to do today. There really is a lot you could do on PlayStation Dreams. It's well worth checking out some stuff, and we'll get into some stuff later, but for now we're just going to get on to the building of the shed. But you will see some of the assets and some of the things that this game has to offer. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to bring this hedge out to where it is. This is the width of my garden, roughly. Just measured it earlier at 6 meters 60 wide. And we've got a hedge here coming from the back, and it's actually coming out to about 800 to 900. So instantly we're gaining a meter of space in the garden. So how are you doing today? I'm not too bad, Samuel. I've had a good day, had a good morning. Had a good evening yesterday, went out and enjoyed the world. Now it's opening up again, which is lovely. I was going to stream some City Skylines. I was just going to do what we've been doing recently. I started editing a little video yesterday. I decided to gain some money, so I think we're about 5 million now. I left it on for a little while. Didn't do any building. I just set up a little money farm. So I was editing that, and I thought, let me design the shed, because this week I would like to do some preparation. So I think tomorrow we might do some clearing of this hedge at the back. I've got to fix this fence on the side. I don't think I'm going to do that tomorrow. We might do that later on in the week. But I might sort out all of this hedge. So as it is currently, I've got nearly a meter's worth of hedge, and then we've got this shed coming out. It doesn't come out that far actually. It comes out to about there. Obviously there's no hedge behind the shed. Oh, we cleared the hedge around the shed, sorry. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is clear this right back. So let's just delete all this. So if you're interested in seeing me do some garden preparation and getting this ready, then I'm not going to trim it all the way back. I'm just going to tidy it up so we've got a bit more room to see what we're working with. I've also got a shed here in the corner, and I'm going to try and excavate. I'm going to extract all the stuff out of it, and then going to try and move the shed in one piece to somewhere else for the moment. I guess it's only temporary till it finds another home, so that can go now. Goodbye. And then we're going to be left with our space. Like I said, we're going to redo this fence. So Samuel, let me show you a quick thing that PlayStation Dreams is about, if I can remember how to do it. Yeah, what are you doing today? This is all we're doing. Sorry, I thought you said how are you doing today. Yeah, we're just doing this today. We're going to have some planning of the shed, going to have a bit of fun, and then wrap up the stream before you know it. But I want to get all this shed done, so I'm going to fly through everything for the whole build process of doing this. Okay. Have you done anything exciting today, or have you just chilled and enjoyed the internet? All that YouTube has to offer and all of that stuff. So let's show you something this game can do. If I go into the search bar, I'm gonna go, it's super nice weather outside, so maybe I come back. Yes, absolutely, Samuel, go and enjoy the weather. Make the most of that every day it's sunny, because before you know it, it's winter again. So see you soon. I hope you're well. If you're interested in seeing how the shed comes along, don't forget to come back and check it out once it's been done. Hey, Ivan, Bun, what's up? How you doing, Ivan? Hope you're good. Hey, Samuel. How's it cracking? We're back on Dreams as requested by certain people. Maybe yourself. Alright, what we're going to do is we're looking for a new fence for my garden. And what I'm actually thinking, I think my mum said she was saying she wants a tall fence on the other side. So we've got one very similar to this on that side. Obviously it hasn't got the Harris rails going across, but we'll see. Kate, hello Ivan. Stream tonight, Ivan. Yes, it should be. It's Saturday. Oh no, it's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, Sunday today. Losing track of the days. It should be good. So we're going to end up with another fence like this on that side. Maybe I should have tried to keep it a bit the same height. Yeah, let's guesstimate that. So this fence is going to go like that. And we're going to have two new fences on either side before we actually start our shed build. Hey Vince, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're good. Why are you streaming when I'm getting ready to sleep always? Well, why are you sleeping at what's the time where you are? The time when you are is 2 o'clock. So maybe you sleep earlier before work instead of doing it all nighter until work. I think you do, don't you? Have your lunch and then get ready to go work after your stream. So this is just, yeah, we're just chilling. I apologise, Ivan. You can always come back and watch it again. Samuel Bloom with the smiley face. If chats ever slip by, if you ever write anything and it slips by without me seeing, then just let me know, because just write it again. If it doesn't come on the screen on the right, obviously I may miss it. All fine, thanks. Nice. Sakura. Secure? Something like that. But yeah, nice and secure. I'm not too sure, so maybe. But yeah, this is going to be either side. We've got a little fence at the moment, which is actually, it's like down here, and it's breaking apart anyway, so that needs renewing. There may not be a stream. I'm busy with the cables for fiber, so I don't know. Oh, okay, Ivan, getting busy. You never know. It could be super fast, super quick streams from next time you see them, which would be wicked. That rose tree. Oh, okay. Yes. Well, it's pretty nice. We've got one in my garden. Got a cherry tree in the back. It's not as pink as this, but it's a bit of a representation. I think it's actually a little bigger after being out there earlier. I mean, the trunk isn't that big, but it's getting pretty big. It was planted when I was born, or it was from a cutting of a tree when I was born that was planted at my house when we moved here when I was 3, and it's, yeah, sadly it's a lot taller than me. Ivan Host says, how's your day, Samuel? Sorry I missed something. Stream tonight. Yo. No, way too far back there. Rose tree. How's your day, Samuel? Yes, I didn't miss nothing. How are you, John? I'm good, thank you, Ivan. I'm well. I don't think I've asked you how you are. How are you doing? How's your day been? How was work? Vince, how are you? Also the same. How's the life been treating you? We've been building a city recently on the stream. We've been playing Cities Skylines, which have been pretty fun. But I turned the city into a little bit of a money, not the city, but I made a little money farm yesterday and recorded it. So I'm going to do an edited video coming out soon on that one, before we do the next stage of the stream, I hope. But if not, we now have 5 million in the bank. I haven't built anything else, nothing's changed, but we just have a lot more money. Oh, don't delete that. So, okay, before I get confused of what buttons I'm meant to be pressing. I'm good, thanks. I'm glad you're well, Ivan. Nice to hear. How was work? I hope it wasn't too strenuous. Alright, the next stage of what we're going to do would be to clear the back bush. So, let's just do that now. And we've instantly gained loads of room. So all of a sudden we got over nearly a metre in space. What was it? It was at 800 or 80 centimetres. So that's near enough half the shed. We're going to 2 metres, so not far from it being half of the shed. How can I show that to you guys a bit better? Not like that. There we are. Ivan, let me know how it is looking on 720p. We're streaming on a better quality this time, so all good. John, would you like to drink a beer with me? If I had a beer, I would drink a beer. But you know, my fresh air is just as good for me. So I'll take a big breathe in with my nose. And oh yeah. Fresh air. But yeah, no, I would love to have a beer, bro, but I don't have one to hand or in the building. But you're welcome to crack one. I'll enjoy it here virtually with you. I can, while I've got my laptop, I can sign in quickly and give you a beer. Oh, saying that, my laptop dies. Alright, so let's get back to actually what we was trying to do. Sorry, I don't mean to get distracted. I think I've got to get my phone out in case I miss a message. 2 seconds, guys. So the plan is today to do the final shed. You're more than welcome to. If you want a glass of champagne, pop that bottle. I'm just scrolling to find the cheers. Cheers to you both, and double cheers. There's a couple of drinks on me in there. Oh, there they are on the screen. Okay, so let's try and be a little bit productive and practical at the moment. So the plan is we're going to do, the shed's going to be 3.9 meters. So here I've got a 4.2 meter length, which we're going to move into position. So let me press back. There we are. And then we can just cut this down in a minute. I want to get a rough idea of the size and the area first. Now I want to come about a meter away from the wall. Would be absolutely perfect. Oh, I'm getting data problems, so I'm going to turn off my phone. 720p looking good. Oh yeah. Yeah, this game is pretty nice. I remember before you were saying you wanted to see what it was like, but look, these are what people do. They make, it's just little tiny pixels, and you just paint and make and frame everything to that. I've got a toasty that's just been called for me, so give me 2 seconds. I'm going to be right back, guys. Sorry for the pause. You can have a look at this tree while we're gone. There you are. Okay, we are back, and I'm sorry about that little break. So my apologies, and if you hear some munching and crunching now, I do apologise. Also, you might want to turn it down if it's too much, but I'll try not to do nothing Too loud. Alright. So, the first thing I think maybe I should do is just build the base. Or I could build the walls. What we're actually going to have to do is obviously dig out the places for the footings to go. Let's do that. Let's do it in order of what we're meant to be. No, it's going to be easier once our frame's done. It's just in terms of the game. Obviously in real life we can't do it that way. So, just for, I mean, we don't need to build it over here. It's probably making it a bit harder doing that. I'm going to come back over here to where I've started marking out all of the spots. Let's just take this bit, undo that. Right, so if I get this to 3.9, which is our final outside height, width, sorry. In real life, dream superpowers would be, yes, super OP if you're smart. Could you imagine dreams being a superpower? It's literally everything. Everything you could imagine. Mega sized stuff, control stuff, animate stuff, repaint stuff if you just wanted things to look a bit nicer, you know. If I had this when we're actually building it, I would be in heaven. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build our base first, and I'm thinking we're using 4x2 rather than anything thicker, but I'm not too sure. I mean, ideally you go a little bit wider than the 4x2 on the base, but any shed, any normal shed that you buy from a DIY, like a normal shop over here, will have nothing of this size anyway. It's only going to have a 2x2 if you're lucky, a full proper 2x2. So we're going to have 1.9 meters. There we are. And then off of that, let's see, I think this looks like it's a little bit off square. So maybe we go down to the grid. I'll grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Is this attached to everything else as well? Not anymore. Cool. So grab that, grab that, grab that. I will get used to this game again, guys. There's just so much to it. I mean, I probably should just move everything down to near the grid to make it easier for my life, but this is what we're doing for the second. Alright, just to line this up a bit better. So, Vince, if you could only grab one superpower out of the Dreams universe, what would you use? You only had one tool you could have a superpower. What tool would it be? Make the moon bigger. Yeah, delete incoming troubles. Yes. Build 3 cars. That would be nice. That's just a fragment. You're so right. Dreams is a crazy game. So how are you finding it now? I remember last time you said you was having a little bit of trouble getting some inspiration and stuff. What have you been building recently? Have you still been designing objects and weaponry? And making music, of course, and sounds. Alright, so I'm going to say that's roughly square with our world. Then maybe we should bring this to that point rather than, yeah. Let's just do that. This one we can throw under it, I guess. If we try and go halfway on this grid, like that. Nearly like that. Like that. There we go. Okay. Sound effects and models, nice. I'm also working on a lot of covers, sick. Yeah, your covers sounded great before, man. Obviously I can't play them on the stream, which is a bit awkward, otherwise I could go through the sounds. Maybe if you list them clearly as covers, then I can skip past them sometimes. But it's a little bit hard obviously with the stream if it's a cover, because all of a sudden we'll get flagged, which we do not want. Because then it would just be a load of flying around the space with no audio. Hey, Bobby Boy's in the place. He's here. He is. I hope that Ivan Ho's left. Yes, Ivan Ho's always manages to leave just before you come. Funny that, hey. Very funny that. I think you scared him off. He must know that the South African wrath is coming. He's going to get told about all the Bultong. If I said that right, Bultong? I don't know. That's the only South African thing I can think of. Alright, let's eat a bit more of my toasty. 2 seconds, guys. Just bear with me. Vins, it's me. It's Ivan Host. Yeah, that's Bobby Boy's Plays is Ivan Host's second account. What's on the toast, John? I'm hungry. We've got cheese and Mexican cheese in a toasty, so a little bits of spicy cheese popping up every now and then, which is very nice. I've got to admit. So now the question is with the whole build is, do you sacrifice a little bit of room for the sake of lumber cost? See, you can buy, I think it's 1.8 in some places. You can buy 1. I'm pretty sure it's 1.8. But this over here, this is a 2.4, which is mostly available. But with the same token, you could get, because you don't want, the last thing you want is a load of offcuts and excess, as I'm sure you guys know with real life stuff, especially at the moment. Apparently there's a lumber and timber shortage around the world, which is a perfect time to try and build a timber shed, John, I must say. Well done, good thinking, mate. But what I'm thinking is we get similar like we got here. We get 4.2. I mean, this one's been cut down, actually it's not 4.2 anymore, but then we just cut it in half, and we're only going to have less of a 0.2 because of the width of these guys. So we can always increase it a little bit more or decrease it. I mean, we could then do the same with the walls, but the side walls I'm looking at getting different wood. I'm looking at doing the side walls maybe out of just 2x2. Nice, hee. Vins, it's me, Ivan, yes. Hey, I'm gonna go now. Take care. Yeah, take care, Vince. Thank you very much for popping by. I look forward to seeing your creations. Please, if I'm still streaming later and you're free, come back in, because I'm gonna, after we do this, we're just gonna have a bit of fun with dreams and have a look around and stuff. So feel free to come in and suggest your whatever you want to suggest. Just make sure I know that the covers are covers so I can skip past them if possible. Keep up the good work though, Vince. You must be a wizard. Sorry, I had toasty in my mouth. You must be a wizard now on this, so I'm sure it won't be long before the superpowers become reality. Okay, so I'm just going to delete that for now, because either way it's going to be give or take 2 meters. There we are. And then from this length, we're going to go out. We're going to go down to the 3.9 meters, which is the far end of our shed. Alright, I'll try and find time. No, you don't have to. Don't try and find time. Life is more important. But if you're free, feel free to pop by. That's for sure. Thanks for the toasty. Yeah, much appreciated. I was sorry, much apologised or whatever should I say. But appreciated that you enjoyed the toasty. Sorry for eating on stream, but I'm kind of hungry. And I just started. I don't want to stop already. Cheers, Vince, says Ivan. Catch you soon, Vince. Thanks for popping by. And yeah, keep doing what you do, mate. Take care. Oh, and Vince, before you go, we're building a city on City Skylines, and I'd love you to have a business or a area in the city. So please drop by and check out one of them episodes and just drop a name of maybe something you might do. Whether you want to own an IT block with people that control dreams or own dreams, you can be the dreams man in our city, but you can have your completely own thing if you want. So don't forget to drop by if we're playing that. Feel free to say hello. Alright, so this is our base frame, which is basically what all I wanted for now. We just want our shape for the moment, because then once I level it, rotate that way. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so once we now got this, we can go back and we can get our stones in the ground, so we can work out where our foundations are going to go, where we're going to support it. 70 subs, nice. Yes, we are absolutely flying. I think the 70th sub was my friend. I told one of my friends about the YouTube account when I was on a Zoom call, and I'm sure that's a great idea, telling your friends about your little gaming channel that you just do sitting in your room. But we'll see. Only time will tell what happens, eh? But yeah, we're getting up there. We're flying. We're definitely rolling with the subs and all of that stuff. So next step, what we're going to do, I suppose we put the frame in and do the foundations, because that's what we're going to do naturally. I mean, the positions of... No, I think we'll be alright actually if we just space them out evenly, because essentially I'm thinking of not doing the floor joist every certain amount like you, I suppose, should do. I'm thinking of doing it so there's one on either side of our board, and then there's one in the middle to take the brace of it. So it's just off regulation sizes, as they say. But alright, let's find our point. So we want to take it roughly about, if I took it a meter, that allows us space down the side. We've got there's some things here. There's my old hamster is buried there, and my little brother's 2 hamsters are buried there, so he doesn't want to move them. He doesn't feel like moving them, so we're going to give it a little bit of space, so we still got room down there. Whereas if we build it here, you'd have to step over the graves and all of that stuff just to cut off a little bit of your garden. So I'm thinking if we bring it out a meter, or maybe even more, but a meter would be ideal. That way we allow possible space for some wood storage. If we can get some wood drying area, I can make some shelving along the back here. Another thing that's going to happen, I suppose I should do this one kind of quick. There we are. I'm going to put a fence in behind the shed, but depending on what we're cladding it in, it could maybe just all be the same back in, but we'll see. So for now, I'm just going to whack that about there. Cool, whatever. The next step is let's do them foundations. So I suppose you can't really have it at the, well, I can, because there's a neighbour's garden behind and they live above me. So the plan was get out of this menu. I mean, this isn't really where the subfloor or the timber floor is going to go for the set, but the plan was to bring it out to here So the back of the shed is just the back of this fence, and if I wanted to treat it or stain it, I just go into their garden, and then I can just do it all from the back, which keeps the back of the shed nice and protected too, rather than having a little gap where you just can never get to treat anything. So that's that plan. Let's get the foundations in. So what I want to do is I want to go over to here. Oh. I want to get, actually let's just get these things, let's drag one over here. If we can do it when it's here, I think that would be the best idea. Now it's only a 2 meter stretch, so I'm not too sure about if I'm going to put the slabs up the middle, but we'll see. We shall see as it progresses and moves. And also I don't know whether to put the slabs like that just to give us more breathing room underneath the shed, but I'll probably not. If anything, I'm going to double stack the bricks like this. So just for, oh, I've lost everything. Here we come. There we go, back to where we was. Cool. If we get these in a stage, will be so I'm going to take these to the edge, something like that. And whether we duplicate, that sounds good to me. Just so that's going to be the base of the shed, and then on top of that, our flooring is going to sit. There's many ways you can do bases of sheds. You can do, like we was looking before, I was thinking about doing a concrete base, but I'm thinking the best way to be is going to be something like this. We've got to go a bit more in depth with what we're doing, which I'll show you in a minute, guys. Something like that. Alright, so that's generally the idea. Now what I'm going to do is dig the footings, or dig the holes for the footings. So I'm going to munch some toasty, and I'm going to get to digging. Be right back. Okay, so that's the basic idea. We're not actually going that deep. Probably something not that deep anyway. Maybe something like this is more like it. Like that. So once the P shingle's in the bottom, and this is where I'm thinking we're going to put maybe 2 bricks on each one, just because it raises it right up. But I don't want my dog getting under there. Maybe I'll try and invite the local wildcats to home under there rather than the rats. That'll be good. So I'm going to try and find some pea shingle. I'm going to munch my sandwich. We're going to try and find some stones to fill these holes with, guys. Well, that was a bit big. I didn't expect it to be that big, but we might be able to make it work just for the sake of easiness. There we are. It's going to be something like that. It wasn't too shabby, actually. Maybe not so much. Let's shrink them down, actually, and just put that. There we go. Now you can get the idea of what we're going to do. Obviously they're not going to be big stones like that, they're going to be little shingles, which is meant for this stuff. So the stones are actually going to be like that, but just cool. And then these things are going to sit on the top, so I think I can drag this all as one group if we got it leveled roughly. I think I'm happy with the stones. Yeah, I can edit them in a sec. Do that to there. Okay. So that's going to be the subframe and the base of the shed. Something nice and easy. I was thinking about doing a concrete base, was thinking about doing lots of different ways. I even thought about possibly doing timbers into the ground. In fact, I'm going to delete that. Let's just put these in there because it's a lot nicer to deal with. I thought about getting timbers, burning them so they didn't rot. Doing like this tar thing to it or whatever it is. I mean, these holes are as well, they're a little bit excessive, but it's the basic principle of what we're doing, which I'm trying to explain. There it is. Alright, so if that is roughly what we're doing, the next stage is to build the subfloor, I guess. It's not looking too bad if this is the distance. I was a bit concerned about this bit. Oh. Just for the sake of 2.5, that don't seem right to me. That actually don't seem right. Let me take the measurement of the shed. Why can't I ungroup that one? There we are. I do get confused with this game still. Obviously I haven't been playing it much. We've been playing City Skylines, as you probably know, guys. But the controls on this are crazy. If I haven't mentioned before, I'm moving my controller in the air, so this is motion controlled. and then you've also got the joysticks to do stuff with as well, so it's a little bit confusing. So 1.9 meters, that is the width and length of the shed and the exterior size. Now, what the next stage is, I'm so confused with life. Uh-oh, sounds like someone's having fibre problems. Why is that, Ivan? Or Bobby Boy, should I say? So I just munching more of the sandwich. Alright, next what I'm going to do, just to make our floor get done, just to get the sizings, I'm thinking that we use go for a nice thick board, a 22mm OSB board on the floor, or maybe some ply, but I'm thinking OSB. Ply would be a little bit nicer, but anyway, it's going to be I guess a cheaper option. I've seen someone using shiplap for flooring, interlocking ton and groove stuff. It seemed like a pretty good idea, actually, to say the truth. It's so funny when you're chewing. You got the munchies? No, I don't get the munchies. Genuinely don't somehow. It's just gone. If anything, it makes me less hungry. Probably from the years of overdoing it, but hey ho. So what I'm thinking is we're going to put nice thick flooring down. So we're going to put one beam in the middle, or in the middle of one board, and then in the joint, in the middle, in the joint, in the middle, in the joint. So let's do, maybe I should have just kept them in. Yeah, I'll keep them in, but what I'll do is I'll sink them down a little bit so they're just out the way. Make sure that's lined up good. Are you laughing at me eating? Because I gotta eat, man. Alright, I'm going to take this to the end of here. Click, clack, click. Is it one more? There we are. That's how many it wants for evens all the way through. So now we've got our board. We've got one in the middle. If we've got 22mm, that's going to be plenty thick. If we've got 9mm, I don't know. 11mm, I don't know. 18mm will be nice and thick. So, just going to align these quick. Please don't laugh at me, Ivan. I am munching. Grassy ass. So the plan is like that. It sounds funny and you're making me hungry. Well, I reckon you should start eating on your stream. Makes you feel good, man. Apart from everyone hearing you chew. Better than snoring though, so I suppose I'm getting there. Right, that's that. I didn't check the... Yeah, of course it's in the middle. This one can make... We'll put it up a little bit just to be pedantic. Maybe that one can go up a tiny bit as well. And we'll figure out what happens with that next. So let's pull that one up. In fact, I'm going to get that because that was lined up pretty good with it. Oh, there must be a slight curve in the board, like a cut in the edge or something. Just trying to line it up as good as we can here. There we go. I can't. I've tried. Well, try harder. And then we're going to use some offcuts just to fill this space. But my thoughts was, now I've got back to this point, I should actually just do it. My thought was I'm going to put a board here. So we've got one board on this edge. Let me try to flatten it because that's not flat, is it? like that. So we're going to have one board on this edge, then we're going to have this in the center of that board. Oh, where's that gone? Can you hear the concentration? That in the center. Hi Buddy, can you hear Buddy barking in the background? That's my stream feature dog. He'll come and have a moan, and that, I think it's been barking most of this stream as it goes. So I'm thinking, instead of having the gap on the edge, I'm going to have the gap in the middle, because that way I can have some of the offcuts. They're going to be like this, for example. Obviously they'll be level with the floor, but I'll be able to remove some of them and possibly have some tools stored down just below the shed in what seems to be the flooring. I could smell it. Yeah, Buddy howling at the foxes. My God, last night he went on one. But that's what it's been bred to do. Go after foxes. Fox dog. Beagle. So he feels right at home when he hears them making a screech. Oh Jesus, I've got to chew my food more, but I'm just conscious of being on the mic. I just swallowed a bit of crust and it like grazed my throat on the way down. Damn. Right, I'm going to finish this quickly and then I'm going to be able to chat properly. Be right back. My time does fly when you're having fun, but that wasn't when you was meant to come in, Streamlabs. No worries, we'll forget that. So yeah, my plan is to have some sort of removable flooring down this centre bit. So rather than leaving the odd bit on the side, I'm just going to leave it here. I'm not drinking beer anymore. Uh-oh. Why not? What's happened to it? Start drinking it again. Find it, bring it back up and re-drink it. I don't think the oh, it's time for more trees makes too much sense in this context, but hey, I guess it does also. Fresh air and all that stuff. So that's going to be a secret tool store under there. Not so secret now, I mentioned it to the world, but there you go guys. If you need a tool store in your shed, what about some removable flooring? Okay, so yes. So these offcuts here, they're going to be able to make that gap in the floor, and they could be somewhere on the roof also. They're going to get used. All 6 are put back in the fridge. Just like that, and away they go. Did you have any joy with Minecraft today? I remember you saying yesterday you might be looking at it. I haven't got it or anything, but I can obviously grab it. It's not a problem. I've got it on my phone all ready to go and all that, but yeah, probably with doing it on a console, it's probably going to be better. So now we're gonna just delete these. Let's do that, and just wiggle it a little bit. Does it wanna? There it is. Something like that. And when I actually when it comes to doing this, what we want to do is make sure that these bits aren't overhanging at all. So when we cut them, if I can get my camera in there, what you actually want to do is cut them at a little bit of an angle like this. Not an angle along the front, but I'll show you when we zoom in. Let's call it that. So then because of that, oh, you can't really see it. Oh well. But yeah, there's meant to be a bit of an angle, which just means that when you're cladding to the front, it's definitely not going to hit with the top. Same with the back, so you've got to just make sure nothing overhangs. It's alright on a computer game, obviously, but I'm going to make sure it don't in reality. No, Minecraft. No worries. I mean, you've got fibre and all that to sort out anyway. It's not. I'm not bugging. I'm just asking. It's going to be pretty sick. I remember you saying last night a few people are up for it. It sounds cool. And if I do get it on my PlayStation, I'm going to be able to stream, which is good. I can't keep my eyes open at any more. Yes, I say bye and good night. My phone is still watching. Oh, thank you very much, bro. Have a good sleep and make sure you have a good rest before hopefully your stream. But if not, don't worry. Just send me a message and maybe I'll do another one later. We'll get back onto City Skylines. Yeah, maybe. But have a good sleep, bro. Thanks for joining and enjoy the rest of your day tomorrow once you're up. I'll try and catch your stream for sure. Okay, next in the plan. So we've got our floor. We've got our base. It's not doing too bad. Obviously, we've got a hole in the floor at the moment, but we can do that once we've got the rest of the building together, I guess. Or should I just do it now? Because I've explained to you all what it is. I guess I could do that. And then we could just kind of just drop it maybe. Not sure. Something like that, just so it don't get in the way everywhere. Bosh. There we are. This game is the worst. I keep holding my breath just to try and get things in the right location. Same as City Skylines, sometimes you're holding your breath trying not to move the controller. But this one actually moves about when you... Every movement with my hand makes this little thing move. Cheers, bro. Have a good stream. I will try to. I don't think I'm going to stream tonight, maybe. Okie dokie, bro. Well, if you don't, then maybe I'll do a stream later as well. Why not? Have a good sleep, bro. Hopefully you get the fibre sorted. I do hope so, very much so. Alright, next step, an hour in. We're kind of falling behind. I don't know if the real shed's going to take this long. Just for the base, alright. Digging the holes and redoing the fence and taking out the hedge is going to be a bit of a task, but nevertheless. Alright, so we've got two 4x2s on the bottom as our subframe. Then we're going to nick another one. Obviously they're cut down to 3.8. Or I say nick another one. We're going to go to the shops and buy another one. Let's whack that there like that. There we are. So on our yeah, I'm just going to build it in place and then I'll show you what I mean. We can take it out of place after. So the back's going to be slightly different, so maybe we start with the back rather than the front, which I'll do in just a minute. Why are they... Oh, I've got the wrong timbers on the bottom. So we've got 3x2s underneath at the moment. That wasn't what I wanted. Where was the 4x2? Back, yes. Well, that was a quick sleep. I hope you rested up real good. I've just realised we've made a bit of a boo-boo. I've used the wrong timbers to do the floor. We're using 3x2s at the moment instead of this, which we wanted 4x2. So, whoopsie daisy. I don't know if a 3x2 will be strong enough, especially as we're doing a possible workshop in there. Hey Dylan, how you doing? Hope you're well. I hope you're doing well, of course. Well, of course I hope you're doing well too, my friend. How's life been treating you? Hope you've been good. Hope your weekend has been nice so far. I enjoyed your recent video. It's much nicer to have the sound back for sure, bro. Well done on that one. Hey D, says Bobby B, please don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, all of that stuff. Go on, Streamlabs. You tell them. Doing good, bro. Doing good, man. Good. That's nice to hear. That is very nice to hear. What have you done over the weekend? What have you been up to? Why is that? Everything's the wrong size at the moment, guys. Something's are going wrong. I think this is our 4x2. So let me take one of these over here again. Let's try that again. Yeah, we're back to trying to design our shed. I've kind of got the rough idea and the final plan in my head, but for some reason this wood ain't the right size. Why is it being this way? This should be 100 mil. That's only 50. So that's 2 inch. 2x1. What have I got 2x1s about? I didn't make any 2x1s. I must have got a bit confused. Let's stretch this thing out real quick. So our 4-inch timber is 100. Flip it around. Come on, flip around. By 50. So 100 mil by 50 mil makes 4 inch by 2 inch. Oh, click that on there. I've done the wrong button again. Let's try to find that thing in my bobby. There we are. So now we have our 4x2s. This is what our floor should have been made of. This is a big mistake. We've got 2x2s on the floor. Nevertheless, we can come back. Let's build a quick frame for it, and then we can get back to where we was, I think. Bobby boy, is he laughing at me? Oh yes, we've done a complete big mess up. I mean, it'll probably hold it, but if we want actual weighty stuff in there, it's definitely not going to be the one. Look how much different that wood is compared to what we had there. That looks a bit big now. I need to double check stuff. Measure twice, cut once, so they say. So look, that is that. Alright, cool. Why is that going around? Oh, it's going everywhere but where I want it to go. Cool, I guess. Lurk, goodbye Bobby. Have fun lurking. Hope you don't fall asleep too quick. Well, actually I do. I know you're tired, so have a good sleep, bro. If you do doze. If you don't, then welcome back when you do. Alright, we need to build the base frame again, but let me just get the walls up. Let's do that. Or the wall frame, should I say, rather than the whole walls up. Hey Samuel, how you doing? Hope you're well. How was the weather? What was you up to? How did you make the most of it? Let us know in the comments below. I like saying that. I love saying let us know in the comments below. This feels so proper. Proper. Alright, so I think that's all I say in this. So it's super good. Good, I'm glad you went to enjoy it. What did you do, Samuel? Was you playing any football? Was you making the most of the sunshine, running about? Did you take a skateboard out? If you skateboard, I'm not too sure. Got a few people that I know do in this chat, and from Ivan's one as well. As we started kind of properly doing our videos on Skate Free. Alright, so I'm just going to build this back frame and then we're going to move it out of here, because essentially this is what we're going to do when we actually build it. We're going to have it all apart and then we're going to nail it together right at the end once everything's pretty much there. How do I zoom in? Oh, I'm getting used to these buttons, guys. And then I'm going to do something really silly now, watch. Ah, perfect. Yes, I did what you said I did. Yes, all what you said I did. That's the one. Well, that was a good guess, wasn't it? I'm glad you had fun. Nice one, Samuel. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We just done a little bit of digging, put some stones into the hole just as our foundations, because this is what you got to do so your shed doesn't sink. Built the floor and built the walls, but we've built the floor with the wrong stuff. But nevertheless, alright, on to production. So I think we're going to frame this nice and easy. And that's near enough our back wall done. Would you believe it? Just like that. Then what we're going to do, I'm pretty sure this was 1.8. I'm not too sure. I'm sad. Why are you sad, Samuel? Don't be sad. You'll be okay, my friend. What's up? What is up today? We got 1.8 meters, which is perfect because we can just buy ready cut 1.8, or we can buy 2.4s and cut them in half. So the next stage is we actually want. I don't even think that was a 3x2 now. I'm that curious at what these measurements are of these things. Pretty sure that was a 4x2. Alright, they're definitely not going to be right, so that's going to. Well, he seems like he may not, but we'll see. You never know. He may suddenly get his fibre fixed. But if not, if you don't stream tonight, then I said I might stream anyway. That way he can have fun in the chat with you guys. I know he's been saying about it for a while. He said he felt ages ago. He said he wanted to put a video on. He said he wanted to put a video up on Premiere so he could join in the chat as we're all chatting. But who knows? He might be able to have a bit of fun in the chat if we're streaming. All right, so 75 millimeters is what we're after. 75 millimeters is 3 inches. So let's get that to the right spot, which is about there. Cool. But you're streaming, so I'm happy. Oh, thank you very much, Samuel. Well, you've had a nice good run outside. You've been out on a skateboard playing football, and you got me to watch you streaming. So Ivan will be back very soon. I'm sure he'll be back streaming tomorrow at the latest. So try not to be too sad. And then if we want this, oh, what have I done? There we are. Not that. I honestly forget how to play this game a lot of the time. It's so much, or there's so much to it. It's so confusing, should I say. There we are. So that's now a 3x2. It looks a little bit funky, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, I can't see what emoji that is on my screen. Let me get close to my telly. See if I can work it out. Oh, it looks like a dragon face. Is that a dragon face emoji, Samuel? You'll have to let me know. I actually couldn't work it out, even though depending how close I got to my screen. As you can see, the comments are popping up on the side of the chat, which is on the side of my screen that I'm looking at, and I just can't work out what that is. Alright, so where did I put that 3x2 that we just done? Is that it there? I think so. I'm just curious why this is such. It's gotta be. Everything else must have just been off. I must have measured everything else off. That's what it is. Alright, so this is also going to go in at the back. But if we've got a vertical one about, that would do. come with me down here. Not that far. So our OSB boards, which we're going to clad it in, are 2 meters. No, 1 meters 22 on the outside edge, and it would be nice to clad it to there at least, ideally down to the bottom with the OSB. So if we say there, and then we go up to 1.2, or it's actually 1.22, but that's okay. Just like that, spot on the bottom. We've got the cowboy, cat, poop, alien, pumpkin, cold face, and a sailor or a chef. Frogs. Oh, I can't see that one either. No idea. Hit that chat with the spam, Samuel. You're more than welcome to put whatever you like down there. Keep posting emojis and I'll try and work out what they are. I don't actually know all of the emojis. So some of them you might get some weird answers back. Is it a rabbit in a hat? I don't know what that one is. It looks like a gorilla or flamingo. I can see the flamingo there. That's not too bad. I can work that one out any day. We're going to go there because we want it right on the back, because that's when we're going to then clad our OSB on. So 1 to 20 is our center roughly, which is perfect. Then we're going to do the same on the other side. Is that a giraffe's head? Is that just a giraffe's head poking up over the chat? I think it looks like a giraffe's head. Camel, kangaroo. Is that pig, fish, zebra, monkey, or gorilla? Gorilla. What's your... Oh, you've said... I've asked you your favourite animal. Favourite animal is a dog. What is your favourite flying animal, Samuel? Animal that can fly. What is your favourite animal of flight? So this is actually pretty much done. I don't know what's... Something's just happened here. Where have we moved? Oh, that was pretty bad. Okay. So we moved a load of stuff out of the way for some reason. I've got to zoom in and have a look. Oh, is that an eagle? Is that an eagle there, Samuel? Is that your favourite flying animal? You'll have to let me know, because yeah, I can't really see it. See no evil, hear no evil, and definitely speak no evil. Yes, it is. Any type of eagle in particular, or just all eagles and birds of prey? So do you skateboard, Samuel? Do you skate in real life, or is it a... I know you said you went out on the skateboard earlier. Have you been doing it long? All birds of prey, nice. I was driving down the motorway yesterday, and I saw 2 birds having a big fight with each other. One of them was an eagle, the other one was like a crow or something like that. Well, it wasn't an eagle, but it was a bird of prey of some sort. We don't have eagles over here in the UK like that, thankfully. Why does this keep moving? Something's going on here. What are you connected to? Nothing now, I hope. Nothing now. Yeah, these 2 birds were just having a fight over the motorway. It looked like old aeroplanes having a dog battle. But I'm not good. Yeah, well, it's all practice. It's all practice. No one's good when they start anything, and if you are, it's just luck, and you won't be the best if you don't try hard. Because if you just keep trying to skate, before you know it, you'll be pretty good, or you'll get it. I'm sure. I believe in you, Samuel. Alright, so that is the back panel of our shed. I'm going to take it away because we're not going to need it for the sec. We've got to redo all the flooring as we seem to use the wrong piece, and then we've got to trim it all down as well. What's going on here? Remove from group. But that was meant to be on the top anyway. Alright, so some stuff moves about. This is what's really jarring about this game. I'm sure I'll understand it one day. So select. It's saying it's not got a group, but it kind of does. It's kind of moving all of the floor. No, this, yes. Oh, good, we're out of there. Delete you. I'm good at golf, and I love golf. Oh, that is wicked. I do enjoy a bit of golf every now and then, Samuel. It's nice for sure. How long have you been playing? Have you been playing for, or forever? So how long have you been skateboarding, and how long have you been playing golf? Alright, so we're a little bit over the height of what I'm planning the shed to be. And I think we're over UK limitations too. So we're going to bring it down. The back of the shed, I'm thinking it's going to be 2 meters at the back. So if we go 1.9, that way when we put our next bit on, we're going to have a bit of wood that goes like this. And then our roof's going to come onto that, so we're just going to be just over 2 meters at the back. So let me do that. Realign that one too. Since I was 3, wow. You must be very good. Are you planning to be a professional golfer, Samuel? Because that would be pretty cool. Nice, easy job. So I'm thinking maybe 1.8. It depends on the size of these things at the back. The price. But if we can suddenly go down to 1.8, I don't see any harm, because we're still going to bring it up. The roof isn't going to be at 1.8 meters. So cut that there. Oh, got to cut the rest of it at the top too. I just want some floating wood about. Alright, let's do the same up here. I'm going to cut that at the bottom too, so we've got to bring it over by the looks of it, just so it's our proper dimensions. That's right, we've got room to put it over here at the top, you see. Next, let's cut this one too. And where is it? There it is. Lovely. I want to be a professional, but don't think it will happen. I wouldn't say that, Samuel, if I was you. If there's one thing life has taught me, it's that anything actually can happen. Honestly, especially if you've been playing and just getting the hang of using a golf club since you was 3 years old. Absolutely promise you. What's going on there? Why is that not? Remove from group, yeah. Yeah, honestly, Samuel, you can do, when they say you can beat anything you want, it actually is true, but you have to put in a lot of work. Loads of work. To be a professional golfer is obviously difficult. Being a professional sportsman on any level is difficult. But no. I started boxing when I was about 16 years old. Up until that point, I wasn't, or I'm still not. I don't like fights. Like angry, trying to fight everyone at all. So I went there to learn some stuff, and then within a little while, I think I was there for about 1.5 years. So that's not long, and that's when I was 16. So that's pretty late. But within that 1.5 years, I got to spar with. Sparring is like fighting. It's just training, fighting kind of thing. I got to spar with loads of people. One of them was an ex world champion, European champion. And he hits just like everyone else. He was just like anyone else that was in the gym. People that I used to train with, then wanna, do you want to swing? no, no swinging, no swinging. Just chilling. But yeah, so ended up fighting with an ex-champion, and then you realise, right, cool. If I really did want to be a boxer, it's more than possible. Let alone if you're ahead of the game, Samuel, and a couple years into, or not a couple years, but you've been training for however many years, just to be good at golfing, just to understand how to swing a golf club. You've been doing it since the age of 3. So think about all the experience that you've built up over the years. It's just natural to you now, whereas it's not natural to other people starting later. So you're at a big advantage. So if you want to do it, all I'd say is keep it up. That is the best advice I would give if you actually want to do it. If you don't want to do it, then don't worry, because there's lots of people out there that want to do it and will do it harder than anyone who's got the best natural talent on the world. But if you train harder, it doesn't matter how good your natural talent is. So that's what I believe anyway. That's why a little bit of the reason why Jake Paul is good at boxing, and why he's probably going to do well, because he's been training for 3 years, and he's got so much money that he can get the best trainers in, the best opponents to train with. He might not be the natural best, and he hasn't been doing it since he was a kid, but imagine if he had been doing it since he was a kid, and then he decided to put more into it. You're still going to learn and grow, always, if you allow yourself to. Yeah, but just doing it for fun and don't think I'm good. Well, that's all that matters then. That doing it for fun is the best thing, because then you've got something to enjoy and you don't get stressed out when you're not making a career out of it. So just keep it up, practice, have fun, and the biggest thing is to enjoy. I think that is the biggest thing out of all of the things like that. Just got to enjoy it. So it sounds like you are, Samuel. Okay, so here is the back of our shed frame, all done, all nice and finished. Apart from we haven't put the cladding on it, but we can do that in a bit. I'm going to give the upgrade that we need. So these things are all wrong. All wrong. So can we... I wonder if we can do a really cheap fix on this. But I don't know. Right, can I grab these things from underneath? It looks like it. Okay. My record is 7 under. Well, Samuel, I would keep it up. if you're already coming under par, honestly, it's people train their whole life for that, mate. Just to have a little handicap. So keep it up, honestly. And just have fun with it. That's like we were saying. It's the main thing. So whether you keep it up or not, for the rest of your life, you're still going to enjoy playing it. But I just had luck. Yeah, but luck is what the greatest moments in history have been put down to sometimes. So I wouldn't shoot yourself in the foot like that. And who says you don't get another bit of luck again? Alright, so I needed that there, but I wanted to realign it, didn't I? Can we do it like that? Oh, this has gone. It's gone all wrong. Alright, we're gonna have to. I'm just gonna put it in manually. Oh well. What are you building? So I'm building a shed in my garden pretty soon. Like a little bit of a workshop shed. For workshop and storage. So we're just planning what we're going to do. This is literally everything that's going to be involved in it, how we're going to make it, work out how many bits of timber I'm going to need, what size I'm going to need them, all from today's fun, hopefully. Now I don't know if I can actually edit these in a group, but I'm going to try my hardest. Yeah, so I'm going to build a shed at the end of my garden, Samuel. I haven't got a big garden, but I've got enough room to build a little shed there, so we're going to try it. Why does that not want to... Oh, that's rubbish. Okay, I think we're just going to have to delete this, but at the moment I'm building the floor, so we needed a nice strong floor. Are you playing on your phone? No, this is on the PlayStation. Yeah, this is a game called Dreams on PlayStation 4 and PS5 as well. But it's pretty cool. You kind of just build whatever you want, which is lovely. Now I can't remember what size is this one now. So that's by 2. Okay, so this is a 3 by 2. So let's make this a bit bigger. I think I'm going to do the floors with 4. It doesn't. Again, it's probably overkill, but real floors have a lot bigger than 4. So real joists are about 6 inch. Can I move that from its group? Yes, just like that. Where's our flooring? There we are. And there we go. So now if we can just make our flooring frame out of the right timber this time, rather than using the wrong size timber, because that's never going to work. We'll just fall through the floor if we put some tools in there. And the grid's offline too. No worries. How many videos have you made? I don't know. I don't know, Samuel. This channel wasn't really anything a while ago. It was just because you can stream quite easily on the PlayStation. I was just recording, just streaming the gameplay before I was talking. And then I started making something on Skate, and I thought, let me do a build, or let me put it on my gaming channel. And now it's turned into me kind of trying to start up a channel for building stuff potentially. So it's just live streams and nothing serious. We obviously haven't done any edits or nothing like that yet, but I've done quite a lot. I don't know, maybe 50. Sometimes I've just done it. I made Brooklyn the Bank, so I think that took about 8 to 10 episodes, and then I made another skate park. I think that took a few episodes. No, I don't think I've done another skate park. I started another one. I've done about 4 episodes. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Samuel. I'll try my best. I will try. So now we have that bit, which is what we need. We need our... Oh, we just might as well get it from here because it's at the right size. We need our 2 meter lengths to go through this, through our flooring. I'll trim them all down after, or I could do it now and then it's done and just copy this frame. That's what we'll do. Yeah, this game is so mad. You have to wave your hand, like you move your controller about to move this little green thing. There we are. One day you have 1 million subscribers. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. That would be kind of cool, I guess. That would be kind of cool. But it'd be nice just to, if we get if we get a few subscribers by the time we've built this shed, that would be good. If we just get over the early stages, over the 1,000 hill kind of something like that. Not this shed right now in this stream. Don't think I'm saying that. I mean the actual shed when we go to build it. But I think I'm gonna maybe live stream tomorrow a little bit of work in preparation for getting it done. Why is that not working? Just to maybe clear a bit of the bush at the back, just so it's getting ready. I don't want to take away everything because my dog will escape through the fence. You have 70 subscribers now. That's better than 0. Absolutely. I can't thank everyone enough for the love and the support from this channel. I just hope it's what you guys want to see always. If there's stuff you want to see that I'm not doing or building, let me know, Samuel, if there's anything that springs to mind that you want to see built on any game or that interests you, because it's all stuff that we're going to do on this channel. We're going to be building real things, building things in the games, and building a channel. I don't know what else we're building, but yeah, stuff in real life and stuff in virtual reality, I guess. But yeah, I can't wait till we actually do some virtual reality stuff on here. VR is amazing. I don't know if you ever tried it, Samuel. Have you ever had a go with VR? It is absolutely crazy. Alright, so there we are. We're back to square one. We're back to having a base that is the right size. Thankfully. Yeah, I have. Do you have one yourself, or have you played one? I got my brother one for Christmas, or yeah, I got my brother one for Christmas, just gone, and it is honestly insane. I didn't even think it would be that good. I really didn't think it would be that good. Alright, so there's our floor. Now my friend has one. What game did you play on your friend's VR? There's loads of crazy stuff on there. I really did have fun with it, and still do have fun with it. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Yeah, thank you, Streamlabs. Thank you very much for telling them. That's much appreciated. As we do a bit more of the building stuff, as we just plod along with what we're doing, should I say. Let's realign these things. So let's drag it that way. Samuel, I don't remember. Did you ever think of a job that you want in the city on City Skylines? So I remember you saying that you was going to think of one, but I didn't ever hear, or don't remember hearing a outcome. So let us know. Alright, so that works. Let me just try and wiggle it around to its something like that. What did I say? I said, did you get back to us with something that you wanted to work as in City Skylines, or a business? Because I think you said you was going to think of something, or you had an idea, if I'm correct. If I'm not, then my apologies, I'm just going a bit crazy. Both of them could be quite likely, the crazy factor, or you actually said something about not having a job yet and having an idea. But let me know, because a farmer, okie dokie, well that's good, because it won't be long before we're implementing some farms. Any ideas of what you want the farm name to be? Because you can, obviously it's your farm, you call it what you like. I'm really enjoying the City Skylines series. Everyone's getting involved. It's nice to have little areas that people have named themselves, and businesses that people are attached to. It adds a little bit of fun to the game, for sure, for me anyway. Let's see if we can trim this thing a little bit. Zoom. Yeah. Oh my god, what is going on with these controls? Bloom Farm Co. Bloom Flower Co. Yes, no worries. Okie dokie. I'll try and remember absolutely. If I forget, I apologise. But hopefully it's there by the next time you see the series. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so I'm having a bit of trouble just trimming these bits at the back, but we're not actually building it, so I don't need to have it precise, because you don't want anything overhanging here. We don't want that bit at the top that you can see, but we won't when it's actual building time. So there's our floor back to what we want. Cool. Now maybe I'm going to get this again. We'll get our side panel, our back panel that we made earlier. Exit that, grab that, this, that, and this. Jeez, so much. Let's take it over here, spin it around, realign it. How does that work out? Let's see how good it is since we redid the base. Is that realigned? Cool. It don't really look like it's realigned too much, does it, with our original thing? Hey, cute animals, how you doing? Sorry, we're not on City Skylines right now. We're having a little break. I had a little mess about on Friday. I didn't think I streamed. No, I didn't. I was on a Zoom call. So I had a little mess about on Friday and turned a little park into a money farm. So we now have like 5 million in the bank. Good. I kind of fell back to sleep. Have you only just woken up, cute animals? Oh, that is a nice lane. That's alright. Nothing wrong with that. That's all okay. It's the weekend. I don't know about in France, but over here tomorrow we've got a bank holiday, so even more reason why it's okay to have a lay-in. I'm just trying to design a shed that I'm going to build, but I'm having a little bit of trouble at the sec with getting it square to how we wanted it. This is a game called PlayStation Dreams. It's pretty crazy. You can make music, you can make games, you can make animations. You can make anything your heart content, kind of. Just trying to grab all of these. Oh, I missed one, did I, at the end? Yeah, I did. Alright. Now, please realign into a normal position. I did, but we grabbed the top one too. You're joking. Alright, so that might be okay for now. My hair is so messy right now. You got bedhead again. Oh dear. We've got a big knot going on. Stay away from the hairbrush, because that thing causes pain when you got messy hair sometimes. Or maybe it's just with me going too hard with it, but I'm not sure. Line that up again. Yeah. Obviously our floor is floating a little bit here, which we won't have. So no worries, we can pull that all back. I need to come down a bit too. Yeah, that will do. Alright, so there is the back of our shed. The next stage I'm going to do is probably do the front, because we're going to do something very similar. So I can just copy this, but there's a couple little differences. So we're going to have that. Copy it please, flip it around please, and plonk it please. There we are. So I didn't take the center beam out from the back side, because we're going to do something a little bit different on the front. It's not going to go in the center. Well, we don't have to necessarily get one, but actually we do on this side. Sorry, my mistake. So there's going to be doors on this side. Not sure how wide we're going to go just yet. But let's say we had an 1800 opening, which allows for 1.4 doors. 1.4 doors. Yeah, 900 doors on each side. Sorry, I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll be back. No worries, Samuel. Well, thank you very much for being and sticking around today. Thanks for coming back already after your fun day out in the weather. That's all okay. Hope you're good, hope you're well, and I'll see you soon, my friend. Okay, so if we're saying that the door is going to be 800 wide, there we can go like that and like that. Just easy as that. We're going to delete this one because that's not what we need. I suppose we can actually just do it like that. Yeah, let's do that way. Make sure it's not come through here. That's all good. Now that's going to be our door. So also we're going to lose this bit on the floor as well. We're going to trim our door frame out, but we do that once our frame is built. So once we got our something like that, we're literally going to come through the front. Going to chop that there. Chop that there. So we've got no trip when we're walking through the front of the shed. Alright, next the roof's a bit different from the back, so let's change the top, what we're doing. Let's get a tape measure or a ruler. Now I'm thinking at the front we're going about 1.4, oh not 1.4, sorry, that's too high. 1.2 roughly. It doesn't need to go that high necessarily, but maybe about that height is going to be right. Not 1.2, 2.2, that's the one. Let's put this on stretch. So I'm going to take it to, if we say 2 meters, no, we'll say 210. So we're going to go up to 2.1 meters on the front. I'll just delete these ones, that's probably the quickest way to do that. Delete, grab me 2.1. Something like that. It's a bit of a weird block for it just to have there actually thinking about it. I didn't see that before. Maybe we do something different, but it should be okay. There's no harm in it being a little block, just a little chalk block underneath the edge. Okay, so that's then our 2 meter height, or 2.1 meter, which means our door is going to be at, what is it, 1.92 meters, that's fine. We're going to do the same as we done on the back. We're just going to run a little support one there, and then I can't remember, did we use a 3-inch? Yeah, we did. We used a 3-inch on the back. That's what we want to do on the front also. Just going to whack a 3-inch timber just down like that. There you are, guys. So that is the front and the back. Well, not half complete because we want to add a door hint in this bit now. So instead of using these 4-inch posts, we're going to use a normal 2x4. Can't wait until my dad picks up the Model X we've been waiting for a while. Oh my god, that is going to be insane. Do you know when he's meant to be picking it up? That is actually going to be insane for you. They look so crazy fast. What colour have you gone for? What's the first thing you want to do? Do you want to make the car do the dance thing? Or do you want to play the games on the screen, on the in-car games? Or you just want to go for a drive? Alright, so our door frame is going to be... You know what, I'm going to measure my door. I know a shed door isn't this wide, but my door is 76 centimeters. Maybe. Well, that's going to be pretty cool, cute animals. You'll have the car flapping outside like a bird. You get in it, and then when you run out of battery, you just have a good excuse to sit there and play games with the car while it's charging. How long have you been waiting for the car? That's pretty cool. That is really cool. I bet your dad's excited. I bet your dad can't wait. Alright, so my door in my room is 760, which is like there. But I think a 700 door will be fine on the shed. It's kind of plenty enough. 6 weeks? Oh, blimey. I bet. Yeah, I bet. So no news on when it's going to come. Just soon. You will get a car soon. I bet he's well excited. I'm excited for you guys. Damn. It's going to be wicked. Alright, so let's find our door height for this bit. I mean, again, the best thing to do is to give this bit a big... Yeah, let's cut this bit of wood here. Because if we can just trim this, all of a sudden we haven't got any trips going into it. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. So let's get the height again. That's what I wanted to do before, wasn't it? Let's go like that. We'll have our door sitting at... It's only a shed door, so 1.8 meters. Doesn't really need to be that high, but I don't know. We'll call that our shed door for now. I can always change the sizes once we see what offcuts. You never know, if all of a sudden we got a bigger bit of wood, and then one of the offcuts is X amount of height or width, just for this bit here that I'm messing about with. The height's always going to be dependent on whatever you want. It don't really matter, because we're going up with one bit of timber there, 2.2 by 4, 2.4 meters, and then I think we just got to build the sides now. Obviously we've got to put the roof on it and stuff like that, but it's kind of getting there for what we're doing. So let's fly over to this side. I'm pretty sure this was the one. It looks like it. Let's see, is this a 2x2 or a 1x1? Actually don't know. Alright, that's a 1x1, which is not what we want. I was thinking about doing 1x1 battening along the side, but even I don't think I'm that keen on the idea of thinking about it now. I think we can go by 2x2 quite easily. And in fact, I think some of this could go to 2x2, but I'm not too sure with that one. I don't want to say I'm going to do it in 2x2, just because might as well make something nice and thick and strong. Yeah, do that one, do that one, do that one. There we are. So now we've got a 2x2. Next stage is to do walls, which is nothing major really. Nothing major at all. This strip going down along the bottom, just as we have been doing with everything else. This is our almost base plate. That's just going to allow us to fix stuff down Yeah, it's just going to allow us to fix stuff. And then we're going to get, I think I'm going to get another 3x2. Put that through the middle probably. See if we can line it up with the other one. Yeah, why not? Yep. And we're going to pull that one along. So, cute animals, have you got model X's in your City Skylines game? Since you ordered one, I bet you went and downloaded all of the mods, all of the assets you could find with one in, just to make your home. Just to imagine it's you guys driving about, I guess. Now for the next bit, I'm thinking again, because these bits can come last, it would be nice to have their own frame. But I'm thinking for cost-wise, it might not be too necessary. It might be, this might be the easiest and quickest frame I can do in terms of time and money. And then that's it, because then we could just clad the rest of it. I'll put a piece of timber, the roofing timber coming down. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Where's this thing? Here it is. So I'm just going to put some of these on, which is what we're going to have, how we're going to have it in. Once it's finally done, we're going to have the OSB wrapping all the way around the shed. Let's see how even we can get it. Yeah, that'll do. So like that. Why is that not there? Something like that, I think. Comes down to it, but I just don't know if it's the best idea. So I'm wondering if it's going to allow water to transfer between these two bits, unless I've done it with the floor. I don't think so. I think the best bet is to do it down. Down like that. That's what I think. Or at least like coming down a bit. Yeah, I guess it should be like that, really. Sorry guys, I thought City Skylines made me stop talking, but this game is even harder to talk and do what I've got to do, but I'll try. I'll keep getting it. I don't want that there. That needs to go in the middle, doesn't it? Yeah. Like that and like that. And then like this and like that. But with the same regard, I wondered, just a thought that comes to mind, does that make that reach? It does. It actually does. I'm just thinking, instead of maybe doing a little bit of fencing here, the OSB board running all the way from the shed to your fence post. It looks like you're having a hard trying to put those pieces of wood in the right place. I am, cute animals. I tell you what, this game is confusing. If you can see this little green thing moving about, that's me moving my PlayStation controller around, like pointing it to the right of my room. Now I'm pointing it to the left, up to the ceiling and down to the floor. And then these buttons here, the analogs are for the camera controls. So you've got to make this guy move about whilst trying to get the right camera angle, and it is so confusing. But it's okay. It's well worth it, I hope. Okay, so I'm thinking to, instead of, maybe I pull the distance of the shed away from the fence by the overhang of our OSB. That way, if we have a wood store, it's got the back in it already. I can put some nicer fence here so that's visible from my house. So when you're looking up from the bottom of the garden, you're looking at nicer stuff rather in this corner, especially if we can overhang it. The problem with that is then our centres aren't the centres anymore. Becomes a little bit of a weird shaped shed. Rather than this could be, I mean, there's no reason it couldn't be centre, and then I could have I could just have an upright in there, because could I do that? I could possibly want some uprights in there for the shelving that's going to go in after, for the French cleats or for the plasterboard or whatever we decide to deck it out with inside. Because that wouldn't be seen, because eventually I'm going to put insulation. I'm going to put insulation in that gap, so where this bit of wood is here. So the insulation is going to be on that bit of moving wood in between it, and then we can put something on the front. So I think I might do that, because then when the final design comes to it, it's going to be like that, and you're just going to have these nice fence posts sticking out, and the rest of it's going to be just wood cladded out. So I think, don't chop. Obviously, then I'm going to need to buy extra because of the roof. There just seemed to be just about enough excess before to cover the roof, but it's nothing. If it's worth buying it, it's not. Yeah, it's nothing to buy an extra sheet. Especially if it makes this a lot better. Because then I can just put a wood store there, make some easy shelves, and it's not as much of a palaver as before. Trying to put a fresh bit of fencing down there or something of that nature. I think that's the best bet. I really do, because then that way it solves the problem down here. Obviously there might be a little gap under the floor, but I can patch that off with some mesh, so no foxes and that are going to just dig under it. That way you can have that down there. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, so again, I'm still not certain on these side walls. My original plan was to build a whole frame on the side walls. Build this frame at the same time we're building the other frames, and then just nail all up this inside to connect it to the fence post. Nail, oh, we haven't got one on that side yet. All done on that side and connect it to the fence post. But the problem is, or it's not a problem, it's just excess material. It's just going to cost more. take more time for the sake of adding them two uprights. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I think I would rather go the whole way across like this and then do some notching out. Along this line. I think that would be my plan of action if I really had to. Alright, not like that. If I really had to, this is what I'd do, I think. That'd be my preferred choice. Yeah, I'm going to cut that in and then leave it cut in there, so I kind of have an idea of what I wanted to do. Just like that. See if I can get a bit closer. Come on. Oh, I can't because I'm not. And something like that. Then I can drag this down. Stretch, yes please. Why isn't it letting me stretch? Yeah, whatever. I don't know, I think that might be the best way to do that. Just to save on cost and all that stuff. So let me grab that, grab that, grab that. No, I don't like it. We're changing the plan, guys, sorry. Going back to what I said a minute ago. I'm going to go like that. That's going to go from... Oh, it can actually do that. That would be quite a nice level if that can go along to the top of that. Will it? It's not really necessary. That needs to come down. Like that. There we are. And let's delete these things out of the way. Come on, just... That'll do. That'll do too. I'm going to trim that down at the back just so it's out of the way. Then we can copy it and put it onto the other side after this, I'm pretty sure. Just like that. Alright, so there's our two shed sides done as well. Next thing we're going to get onto is the roof. And then it's restart that one. Paneling it out. Got there in the end. But that's not too hard. You can see that it's just putting, especially on the game, it's not hard anyway. It's just putting bits of wood about. That seems good. I may play Stormworks. What is Stormworks? I've never heard of that cute animal, so you'll have to explain it to me. I will check it out once we've finished this stream. We're 2 hours in and we're kind of nearly finished the shed. We're actually kind of nearly finished. But please do tell me what a Stormworks is, because I don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. Is it something to do with like the Natural Disasters DLC and all of that stuff? I know it's nothing to do with, well, I don't know if it's anything to do with City Skyline, but I'm just saying, like, world destruction, population going down to into teeny numbers from meteor strikes and things like that. Oh, another thing is, oh, it's going to be slightly higher. It's not going to be 2 meters at the back, unless I went for a 2 meter finish. That would bring it in line with this height here, which would be quite nice. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll bring it down to final height of 2 meters at the back, but we'll get to that stuff in a bit. Now again, with the roof, I don't want to overdo it, and I don't think I need to. I'm wondering if 3x2s on the roof would be enough. I don't see why not. So let's grab one of these and whack them up there, just to get an idea. Delete that. Well, that wasn't actually far. That wasn't too far at all. Alright, so what we'll do... I wonder. Oh no. Why is it going weird here? Don't know, maybe we've got to do the front. Right, this thing's not working so easy. Never mind. Alright. If I try and get it even above both, and then I'm going to pull it down. There we are, that looks about right to me. We're going to have an overhang at the front. Obviously this isn't any particular length at the moment. Yeah, in fact, let me go get a proper length of it. So we get that. We'll get the measuring tape, or the stick, whatever you want to call it, the ruler. I mean, 2.4s is going to be plenty. That allows some overhang. I can't wait to see when it's done. Nor can I. It won't be long before we actually start building it in my garden IRL. So yeah, stay tuned. It won't be long. I've been planning this for a little while now, but it's just getting around to it, getting the time, the money and the space. But it won't be long. It really won't. I know I've said that 3 times now. Why won't it let me just select that? Move this one. Yeah, delete that. Alright, now we can... Can I stretch? No? Oh, this game is so annoying sometimes. It's more my fault. It's more me not being able to do anything than the game. But I'll blame the game if I can. Alright, 2.4 meters. That's the length of wood that we're going to be buying from the lumber yard. Let's go put this on our roof, get the angle of it, put our roof down, and then we're actually nearly done. So I'm glad we finally nearly got there. If you guys have any suggestions with what we should build, how things, little tricks, what we should put into the shed, I've got a couple neat ideas of what I'm thinking for some sort of storage slash a little bit of security or something. But if anyone has any ideas, that's even better. So in terms of the roof, it depends what material we're using for the roof, but I'm just going to do something kind of easy. I'm going to come to the back of the shed. Got a little bit of an overhang as well. There we are. Push that right in. Make sure we got the overhang, and then we'll put a load of these down the centre. There we are. Something like that is what we're going to want. Then we're going to get whatever roofing we're using, whether we use this stuff or a corrugated. I'm slightly leaning towards the corrugated idea recently, just because of the cost. Yeah, just because of the cost of it. I think it's going to be cheaper to do a corrugated roof than a solid wooden roof. But we may need to then add some more beams, some more rafters or beams, whatever you want to call them today. But apart from that, guys, we're nearly there now. So, cute animals, thank you very much for coming through again. As always, you're much appreciated over here, that's for sure. Always nice to see you pop up. Well, we got a little bit of stuff to do, but I don't really want to get into too much else because there's no real need for it at the moment. We're going to have this down like that. One thing that I forgot is I'm going to either get a 3x2 or a 4x2, and we're just going to have that coming down this middle bit here, just to take some brace of the roof. What I was going to do is I was thinking to have that like that, have that like that, just to take a bit more of the strength of it. Well, that didn't reach all the way across. Yeah, so something a little like this is what we're going to try and build in the garden. I think that's all of the main details for the first section of the build. There's nothing else I can really think of that I've got to include. The doors will come as they do. I suppose I should do some cladding quickly, but I've done a 7-hour build or an 8-hour build or something, a live stream earlier. If you want to go and check it out, the first one where we was actually working it all out from scratch. Things have changed a lot, or a little bit since. I think I found ways to make stuff a little bit easier, a little bit cheaper as well, which always helps. Let's see if we can just get these things in before we wrap it up properly. But basically it should be real fun. It won't be long before we're actually doing it. I think I may be going live in this week. I hope I don't have to go to my dad's dealership tomorrow. It's kind of boring in there. Does your dad work there, or is that because of when he's picking up the car? Might you have to go to the dealership? Well, if it is boring, ask if you can go and sit in the cars. If you're in the Tesla dealership, just go sit in the cars, pretend you're driving. That was always fun. That's what I used to do all the time. If I was in a garage, I used to sit in there and pretend I was driving the cars. That's always a good bit of a laugh. He works there. Oh, does he work at the Tesla dealership? Because that's pretty cool. I can't believe they made him wait for so long if he works there. You think they would have had one for him ready to go? Alright, I think that looked... No, we're a little bit off the line. Alright, it's not actually lined up with the shed, so let's not finish it like that, because we've had a real good eye for detail so far, so let's keep it that way. Delete that. I might... Oh no, I shouldn't, because this is a different size. Yeah, something like that. So these bits are here. Oh, why is that? We will get there. Come on, guy. Just be even. Just a little bit. Yeah, I guess that'll do me. It's not really perfect, but it's alright. So this is going to be the basic idea. Hopefully we can work out our roof with whatever material we're going to use. If not, we're going to get the offcuts and put our centres at the right space. So we're either going to have an OSB roof with a little bit of an overhang on either side and the front, or we have a corrugated roof of some sort and do the same with the overhang and all of that. Now they want us to pick up the car Wednesday now. Oh, well that's long. But hey, it won't be long before you get in a Tesla. And then you can make it do the flappy bird wing things. I reckon your dad's going to get the right ump. You're going to be out there making the car dance at 6 in the morning. When everyone's trying to get ready for work. I just want to see the car dance one more time, Dad, please. Just one more time. Alright, that was well wonky, wasn't it? Jeez. What is going on? My eye is not there today. Alright, something like that. Oh, that is actually nearly the 2440 gap as well. Or 2220 I think our front is. Let's have a check. See, that's not bad. Then I've still got to work out how we're going to do the doors. But if it's an OSB door with some hinges, it's an OSB door. If I get a load of shiplap for the outside, which is like what they use on sheds, 1.2, just under 1.2, so we could always bring that over, so it's just a full board up the centre there. That's not a problem. Alright, I think that's it. Cute animals, I'm going to have to log it off there. We're kind of done with the build of the shed. I don't see much more that we're going to have. Obviously installation, if we end up putting plasterboard on the inside, we do that, but for now it's coming the summer, so it's getting warmer and hotter. It's getting a bit nicer for stuff like this. I mean, ideally here at the back I would do that and just cut it in. I'd cut all of it in just so can I do that now? How do I do that now? Like this. Like that. Yeah, I thought I was going to do more than that. Yeah, I mean, I don't want this bit of the shed that high at the back, or the fence bit of the shed. But either way, it's storage. It's going to be some dry storage around there for whatever needs it. Some logs could really do with it. Let's see if I can catch this on the edge. No, it don't look like it wants to go. Oh well. So yeah, that's the basic idea, guys. If you've enjoyed seeing the shed get put together, if you enjoyed the step-by-step process of building it, please drop a subscribe, because we're going to be back. We're going to actually be building this thing for real soon. It won't be long before, well, I think I'm going to stream this week, so drop a subscribe, because I'm going to stream this week of cleaning out the garden, getting ready for the shed. So don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't liked yet, please like the video, and if you've got any good ideas for the build animals, Kay, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a good day. I should be back later streaming some City Skylines. Something good coming in City Skylines. I'm thinking to, as the theme hasn't really been based in any country so far of our build, I'm thinking to make a best places of the world map, maybe, or not best places, but just some places in the world. So we've got a nice little quiet English village. I'm thinking next we go for like a Chinese manufacturing powerhouse. So it has like a living complex, it has maybe some parks that people have to go through to get to the work, but it's its own industrial facility. But we'll see, that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually planning it in my mind as we speak, so hopefully later I am recording and streaming. Cute animals, thank you very much. I will see you soon. You've been great. Until the next time, keep well, and keep them citizens nice and healthy in your city. Take care. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.